Hi guys, so as you know, I really like superheroes. Superheroes have always just been a pretty big part of my life. And because I really like superheroes, it's led me to some different, weirder, lesser known superheroes that the main public or the general media doesn't necessarily know about, that I've actually come to enjoy a lot. I'm talking The Adventures of Daniel Boone, aka Loud Boy. I'm talking Power Pack, but you already knew that because I talk about them a lot. I'm talking about Legion of Superheroes. Oh my gosh, which means, of course, we have to mention the Legion of Substitute Heroes. Am I right, guys? Come on, can we get a little bit of recognition? Yeah! And then, obviously, Sidekicks, because Sidekicks was lit off. And they're stupendous, man. Honestly, a mark in comic book history. I was one of the elitists that read the Incredibles comic books. That's right, I said elitist. But my entire time watching and reading different comic books and unknown or lesser known comic books and lesser known superheroes in general, I have never come across something so weird. I was reminded about this, I think I had a nightmare about it, I don't know how, this children's superhero TV show. And I couldn't remember if it was a real thing or not. So I looked it up, and it is. It's called Noonbory and the Super 7. It's a story about 7 superheroes, and 5 of them, their powers are the 5 senses. So, yeah, it's rated for kids 3 to 7, which means that this is the perfect time to make fun of some child content. So we're just going to go through an episode of this show and just try to figure out, what's it about? Is it worth the fact that I remember it? Because I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, we can just go for it.
In Tuvalu, there's 7 friends, solving trouble with super senses. A new day, a silly surprise, a fun reason to sensitize. Noonbory and the Super 7, saving Tuvalu again and again, yeah. Noonbory and the Super 7, there's nothing that they can't do.
Shine for sound! Noonbory sight!
Common sense is taking flight.
Glossy-bory touch! Total-bory taste!
With a little nonsense along the way.
Huggy-bory smell!
Now we're on track and Noonbory leads the pack.
As you can see, some quality content that we have here.
Kidnapped kitty cake.
It was a beautiful day in Tubaluba for a game of hide and seek.
Shoo! Shoo!
Jettybory was it, and she has sharp hearing.
I hear you, Toto!
So, Toto was out of the game. He was feeling a little disappointed.
Jettyboy found you too, huh? It's perfectly impossible to play hide and seek with someone with super hearing. But Noonbory and Manby are still hiding. Not for long.
Jettybory listened carefully.
Uh-oh.
Aha! Found you!
Okay, you win.
Of course! I always win, and I did it all on my own. I can't help it if I have the most super sense of all.
So this thought goes on talking about herself for a minute, about how her superpower is the best. Whoop-de-frickin'-do. Finally, she starts listening and realizes, oh shoot, there's trouble about. Maybe I should actually grow up and do something about it. She notices that this bush is trying to steal a cake, and we get this epic line.
Wait a minute! Bushes can't talk! I didn't talk! I said, rustle, rustle, rustle. And bushes don't have big ugly feet like that!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they...
From there, oh my gosh, the jig is up. We realize it wasn't a bush this entire time. It was actually these supervillains called Gories, and they're stealing the cake. Yay. Now the heroes gotta go do something about it. Oh my gosh.
I need your help!
We'd better hurry scurry.
It was time to sensitize.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Bobobories.
Sight!
Noonbory sight!
Sound!
Noonbory sound!
Smell!
Noonbory smell!
Touch!
Noonbory touch!
And taste!
Noonbory taste!
Super Bory senses!
Noonbory! Wangery took the cake I made especially for Babysitter Bory's tea party.
Noonbory, use your super sight to see if you can spot them.
No sign of them. Wait! Is that candy?
Oh yes, the cake had sticky licky lollies and lemon whizzings on top.
Excuse me, what did you say?
They must have fallen off. Let's follow that trail.
So then they start following the trail of the candies falling off of the cake, and the goalies don't realize it, but they see the super boys coming, so they decide they're going to hide in a cave. But just behind them are the super boys, and they're about to go in and beat their ass.
Look! Another cake decoration! Maybe they're hiding inside the cave! Ha! I'll go find them! Just like playing hide and seek! Jetty! No! Stop! Okay. Noonbory said to wait!
Now I have a confession. When I was growing up, this Avatar ripoff was my favorite. I'm not sure if it was because he was blue or because he could smell things, but he was my boy. But right now he's being really stupid because Noonboy said no such thing.
You wait, and I'll save the day! Jetty Boy!
But Jetty didn't listen. And into the cave she went.
So now we have all the superheroes acting like babies because they don't know what to do without their precious leader. Oh my god.
Hey, there are other ways to see inside that cave. Mambi, can you help us?
Mambi transformed into...
A Mambi rope.
I know I've already done this joke 2 times and it's getting old, but excuse me, what did you say?
Now, when we go into the cave, we'll be able to retrace our steps back out.
How are we going to find her, Noonbory?
By using all our senses and working as a team.
So now we need to flash back to the fact that Jetty Berry, the hearing girl, is completely lost because there's echoes inside the cave and she can't find her way out.
Good thing her friends were on the trail.
The wind is blowing the scent. I've lost the trail.
When one Super Bory loses the trail, there's always another one to help out. Cozy Bory, can you put out some feelers?
Jetty Bory was here. I can feel it. And she's going this way.
So now they know where they're going again, so they can try to find this dumb girl for running off into a cave all by herself. So she's completely lost, is getting terrified, is about to cry her pants off. And now we hear, oh my gosh, back from the villains, still carrying the cake, looking for a way out. Oh, and jump back, oh my gosh, she is Rescue!
Look at them working as a team. Meanwhile...
Boss, I think we just walked past here. Do you really know the way out?
I know where I'm going! Just follow me!
Okay.
Do you think Wangery really knows where he's going?
Props to the show for using the fact that a rope can help lead anyone out, not just the heroes. But also, don't talk to me, okay? Don't address me, the watcher. If I wanted characters to address me directly, I'd watch Super Y. And you know I can't because Super Y is racist.
I'm really sorry for coming in here alone. I just thought my powers were so much better than everyone else's and I could do it alone. Now, because of me, Wangery has the cake, and the Kid Boys aren't going to have a treat for their tea party.
Can we watch that heartfelt apology again, but just look at her eyebrows this time?
I'm really sorry for coming in here alone. I just thought my powers were so much better than everyone else's and I could do it alone. Now, because of me, Wangery has the cake, and the Kid Boys aren't going to have a treat for their tea party.
So they use the rope to get out of the cave, and then they're like, oh my gosh, where are the villains? And finally, my buddy, Blue Boy over here, finally does something useful, smells the cake, and they're like, they're this way. And then they start going off to get the cake. the villain's about to eat. You can see what's going on. I don't know why I'm explaining this.
Oh no! We're too late!
Bambi, how would you like to be a cake?
Half-baked, Easter peep looking, mystique power stealing, plot convenience device used looking like a Pichu ripoff.
Because while the Gurries are distracted, the Bories will take back the real cake.
Oh, Buzz!
Do you see them?
I know.
Hey boo, you can't see it, but my fave is on the other end of the cake.
Now, we knew that jumping cake was really Namby, but the Gurries didn't. And super silly greedy Gurries will do just about anything for cake.
Me the frick too though, so no shame. So they chase around the cake, they can't get it, the cake jumps away, they realize they lost their cake, and everyone lives happily ever after.
No! Who wants cake?
I may have super hearing, but I sure didn't show any sense when I went into that cave on my own.
All together, we are better.
Well said, Noonbory.
So there we go, that was the episode. Not nearly as amazing as I remember it being, but that might just be because I'm old. And since I cannot judge what a kid would feel about this, I decided to ask actual children. So I brought in my two nephews, I subjected them to about 2 hours. They watched this specific episode and about 5, 6, 7 other episodes. And I interviewed them afterwards. I asked them what they thought, and here's their response. Okay, so you guys just watched Noonbory and the Super 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys think? Did you like it?
Yeah. Me too.
Did you like it too? Okay. Who's your favorite?
The captain.
The captain's your favorite?
Yeah.
Porgy Boy and I are shaking and crying. Were there any that you didn't like? Any that you thought were kind of mean or annoying?
No. No.
You think they're all pretty nice?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you watch the show again? Like, is it something that you'd watch other times?
Yeah, sure.
Even if I didn't make you guys watch it, you'd still watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, so last question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I really didn't like the show, and 10 being I really love the show, it's one of my favorites, how would you rate this show?
Good.
Good? Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So overall, it might be a weird show, but at least the kids seem to like it. And more importantly, I kept them out of my older sister's hair for a few hours. So if you like this video, don't forget to actually like it. Comment down below, do you think this show is actually worth watching? And subscribe for more awesome, amazing, quality content, obviously. Share this video with your friends who really like kids shows, really like just weird superheroes in general. And also follow me on all my social media, guys. It's great. I think that's all I need, guys, so let's have some fun and smile, because we don't have to watch this anymore, because we're grown-ups now.